What is up, Capricorn? Welcome to your timeless general reading. These are timeless, so whenever you see this is when it's meant for you. This could be something you've already gone through, something you're currently going through, or something you are about to go through. These are also general, so they're meant for the collective. So please only take what resonates and leave the rest. If my eyes get teary today, please just bear with me. For those of you who are not aware, I'm epileptic, so sometimes my eyes with like the light, they're really sensitive. Kind of had an episode today, so my eyes are just like, as you already see, they're like already tearing just like talking and looking at this light. But Capricorn, I'm really excited to get into your reading. Capricorns, I know you guys have been going through it. I'm gonna probably just like skip the intros, so if you want a personal reading, go ahead, book it down below. You want a Reiki session, book it down below. Check out Patreon, give the video a thumbs up, blah 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 blah, you know the drill. Capricorns, you guys have really been going through it, especially if you're a Capricorn rising. We also have Pluto in Capricorn right now, which is all about a lot of transformative energy. If you are in your late 20s or in your mid to late 50s, you're probably going through a Saturn return as well, or just completing your Saturn return. You do have a post shadow for probably like 3 years or so, but not too concerned with that. But with Pluto still being in Capricorn, that's a lot of like death, massive change energy. So I'm eager for this reading because I'm also a Capricorn rising and it's been bumpy. So let's see what's going on, Capricorns. Let's do Santa Muerte. It's a new tarot deck. It's not linked down below. Santa Muerte Tarot. I will try to update that. I'll try to remember to update that and put it down below for you guys. But let me get my tiny little hands around these cards. And let's see what's going on. It's a loud deck, sorry. But let's see what's going on for my Capricorns. And I am having 15% off all my readings and Reiki sessions on my website with a promo code I posted on my community tab till the end of January at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 31st. So if you want that promo code and you are subscribed to the channel, go ahead and check it out. It's on the community tab. It's 15% off all the services, so you can go ahead and snag that if you like. The Chariot and the Page of Wands. Ooh, I really like this. There's something about this Chariot card that's like very heart space, and the heart and the throat, I feel the need to say finally opening up. I feel that a lot, especially with this figure in the background in the top corner. That definitely feels like a Hierophant energy, that figure that's kind of like peeking out in that top corner. I know it's a very busy Chariot card. This is Cancer energy with the Chariot. The Page of Wands feels like the inner child. It's also, it is my inner child card for the Page of Wands in Tarot. It's also your soul's call, right? It has a very judgment feeling to with the Page of Wands, with that soul's call energy. It's going after what you're really passionate about, especially attached to the Chariot. That's why it feels like the soul's call, because it's that very rapid movement forward. And the Page of Wands, wands are soul energy, right? Very creative energy. We have the Two of Cups in reverse and the Four of Wands in reverse. I just heard the struggle. This feels like returning to the scene of a crime almost, with this, almost at Seven of Swords, which is my returning to the scene of the crime card, which is so funny. With the Four of Wands in reverse and the Two of Cups in reverse, this feels like returning to, it does feel like returning to a very deep connection with somebody. I don't focus on love typically, but this definitely feels like that. And like I said, it felt like the heart and the throat opening up. We do have Mercury retrograde starting around this time frame that I'm doing this reading. We're in the post shadow for it currently. The Four of Wands, Aries energy, and the Two of Cups, Cancer energy. This is a connection that has fallen apart. It's a very deep soul connection with the Two of Cups there, and I feel like this is what you're heading toward. It's what the soul's calling you to return to. It does feel like a return to. Whether it's you or somebody else, because the energies can be reversed, right? Sorry, I just got like a sharp pain. I'm sorry if I'm not looking up a lot. It's just easier on my eyes right now. Ah, me down. Queen of Cups. In reverse, Cancer energy. And the Two of Wands. It's not that the Queen of Cups is emotionally shut down, because they're not. I think the Queen of Cups actually really does want this connection. I just think that they are showing up in reverse because, one, it's unexpected, but two, it's like a playing hard to get energy, and the Two of Wands next to them, it's a very confusing, conflicting energy with the Two of Wands. It's like the opportunity's been there. I feel like it's been there. Like this door for this queen has been there this whole time. What do we got? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. They're waiting. Ace of Cups in reverse. They've been waiting. Queen of Swords in reverse. But they like to appear shut down. They like to appear that they're very focused on themselves. They're not going to make the approach to this queen. I feel like they're waiting on the masculine energy. So if you're this queen, you're this queen. But whoever the masculine energy is that has not shown up, I feel like that's who the page is. Because this queen, very focused on building, on being very stable, they're very focused on becoming a better version of themselves, very focused on their self-care, right? But when it comes to this connection, I feel that they like to almost like shut this person out, like almost not in the sense of not wanting them, but like out of sight, out of mind. I can't think about them because then my focus will be taken off of me. And it's not that I don't care for this person. It's not that I don't have love for this person. It's just that I know that I need to continue my focus on me. Because if I focus on them, I'm going to end up consumed, and I can't do that. I can't do that again. And intuitively, I feel the need to say again, because they might have fallen into that rabbit hole with this person multiple times. Okay, so let me show you some of these cards. Queen of Cups in reverse, Cancer energy. Two of Wands, Aries energy. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, and the Ace of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Did I say that right? Cancer, yeah, okay. And then the Queen of Swords, Libra energy, yeah, underneath that, Knight of Swords. And the Five of Swords, they're not going to approach. This Queen's not going to approach. Knight of Pentacles, wow, look at all this. Eight of Wands. I'm just curious, I'm just being a little nosy-rosy really quick. There's the King of Swords. Wow, that's so funny. So the Queen of Swords in reverse, and then we have Knight of Swords in reverse, Five of Swords in reverse, Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Tower in reverse, a Three of Cups in reverse, and then there's the King of Swords. So all of this very like, all of this movement energy, all this action energy, all this communication energy in between, and reconciliation energy and very transformative energy between a true pair. The masculine's upright though. The queen is not going to be taking action. They're waiting on the king. But we have a king and queen of swords. I'm not going to show you all those cards because it's a lot. But I'm sorry I'm so sniffy, guys. My eyes are just not happy. Let's clarify. You know how when your eyes run, like your nose immediately runs? I feel like my nose is running, but it's not. Okay, let's get into it. I actually really like this masculine energy. I do. I do. And for those of you where you had like a falling out with this person, you're like, well, I don't. And there's like anger, animosity. I feel like they've done a lot of work. They've done a lot of reflecting. I really like their energy. I feel like we're going to see their past energy. And I feel that some of you might perceive their previous energy as selfish or inconsiderate or even degrading. I feel that they've done a lot of work to shift that. I do think that they're coming in as an Emperor energy, which is really nice. I feel a very divine masculine energy, which I really like. I do like that. Let's look at the Chariot. That was quick. Yeah, Queen of Wands in reverse. We have all the queens out now. Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. The World, Page of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. There's my Seven of Swords. Hello. How you doing? So the Chariot. This page energy, right? Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles, right? That's the approach. That is the approach from the masculine. They're heading toward the Queen, right? The Chariot. They're taking the Chariot towards the Queen of Wands in reverse, towards the Queen. After the cycle with this Queen is ended. Because they want to come in with this offer. Now with the Seven of Swords attached to it, I don't think that this Queen sees it coming. That Seven of Swords doesn't feel bad though. I feel that that's how the Queen may be perceiving this King. Because like I said, I think that's some of the feminine, some of the queens might believe that this King is still deceptive. And you have your reasons, right? I'm not going to say that that's justified or not. I just believe that that's their old energy. I don't feel them still in that deceptive energy. I feel that that's how the Queen is perceiving it. Also, the Queen is still showing up in the shadow, right? They're seeing it from a low vibration, okay? They're seeing it out of anger, out of pain, out of hurt, out of betrayal still. But that's a genuine offer. But the Seven of Swords there attached to it, it does feel how the Queen is perceiving this offer. Let's look at the Page of Wands. Yeah, no, they're being honest. They genuinely want to invest. Page of Swords. They're coming up as a page though. I feel that they really want to take things slow. They're trying to build a very stable foundation because pages are students. You have the Page of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. They're trying to be very, very slow, very methodical with how they're trying to grow this. It's literally somebody coming and saying, hey, let's make sure we have a very solid foundation together because I want this to actually last this time. Because last time we had a Four of Wands in reverse. That foundation was not stable. They're coming in as a student. They're willing to grow on a very like brand new foundation with you, because pages, it's the bottom level, right? It's a page, a knight, then a queen, then a king, emperor. They want to start from the ground up. I actually really like that because the Seven of Pentacles is a card of analyzing. It's a card of investment. It's not a card of like, hey, let's just jump in and wing it. It's, I've really thought about this. I want to come in and make you a genuine offer, and it's very honest. That's someone who's taken a lot of time to really think about what they want to bring to the table, especially with a Page of Pentacles and a Page of Wands. It's not only honest, it's a genuine offer with a pentacle. It's something tangible, and a Page of Wands is from the soul space. It's something that they are driven, passionate about. Let's look at the Four of Wands. I want to see why this foundation didn't work in the past. Ooh. Okay. Ten of Cups in reverse and the Death card. Just wasn't meant to happen at that time. It wasn't emotionally stable. It wasn't emotionally, I just heard manipulation as well. Some of you, there might have been emotional manipulation in the connection. The Ten of Cups, okay. Some of you, there's a third party in the past. Ten of Cups, Pisces energy, and the Death card, Scorpio energy. I can't shake a third party feeling for some of you. Some of you, the third party doesn't have to be a person. A third party energy could also just be their work. Some of you were dealing with somebody who was working too much, where that third party was like a hobby. Let's say they went to the gym too much, or they didn't make time for you because they had other things that were taking their attention away from the connection itself. So that Ten of Cups never got to flourish. It never got to take the forefront for the relationship itself. So we're going to see what the imbalance of this connection was here. I don't think that the third party was another person. I think that third energy was really work or a hobby of some sort. It was like the attention was not on the full connection. The attention was given somewhere else. I keep seeing a car, so I don't know if somebody works in an auto shop or if they were really into like racing cars or fixing up like old-fashioned cars. But that's for somebody, because like they keep showing me like just like race cars, like it's so fast, like cars after cars after cars. In drag strips. So I don't know if they would go to car meets or Euro meets. Somebody who would swap engines out. Justice in reverse and the Seven of Cups. Yeah, the imbalance in the connection is because somebody was chasing their hopes and dreams. It doesn't feel like a third party in the sense of a person. Somebody was chasing their own like endeavors. Like I said, so for example, if your person's dream was to have their own auto body shop, they could have been out trying to build that business or trying to find the connections to do that, okay? If they wanted to be a race car driver, if they wanted to be a vet, if they wanted to be a doctor, they could have been consumed with like med school, right? And that could have created a disconnect in the relationship because too much time was consumed with whatever it was. Not saying that's wrong. Sometimes people simply need to focus on that. Some of you are going to hate me for saying that, but you know, like, if I'm going to med school and I'm investing a lot of money in med school, I got to pass my damn classes. You know, like, yes, there's a balance. There's also a need for understanding. Those are things that a couple needs to talk about, though. And there is an imbalance in that. Whether it was the communication about pursuing these hopes and dreams, whether it was the understanding of what we were really signing up for, there was an imbalance while somebody was pursuing their hopes and dreams, and it created an imbalance in the connection itself, whether it was because of communication or what they were pursuing. Okay? You will know what that is depending on who you are. It's not another person, though. It was their hopes and dreams, because the Seven of Cups is the dream space. It's options. It's endeavors. Okay? Some of you, if it was another person, that is your own, but that's not what's showing up here. Because remember, general reading, it's for the collective, right? So my intention is not to trigger you. It's just general, collective, not a personal. Just keep that in mind, please. Let's look at the Queen of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, so the Queen got shut down because the focus was more on the person, other person's focus. The Queen wanted to build the connection. Emotionally shut down, though, because it was not the mutual focus, right? Their partner, their soulmate, that was the imbalance. It was not, they were not on the same page. So let's look at the new opportunity. Oh, okay. Empress, very nice. Nine of Cups in reverse. King of Wands in reverse. Okay, so now we have the King to the Queen of Wands. Yeah, so like I said, this Queen of Pentacles, which is in mini Empress energy. For me as a reader, you go Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Empress energy. They're very focused on the self-care. They don't want to be focused on the connection right now, because it's almost like if I focus on my person, I'm going to be very sucked into that energy. It's very binding to them, right? So they know that they have the opportunity to become the Empress energy, and they're trying very hard not to focus on the love, the Nine of Cups that they have for the King of Wands. It's almost like they're suppressing it. It's not that I think that the Nine of Cups for this person is gone. It's that they just simply don't want to focus on it, because it's a very strong sexual attraction, physical attraction, emotional, passionate soul connection. It's a soulmate connection. We have a Six of Cups, a Two of Cups, and now a true pair on the board. Very strong dynamic, but you also trigger a lot in each other, because you have a Ten of Cups in reverse and you're both in a shadow pair now. That's triggering a lot of each other's ego, especially with the fire couple. That's a lot of ego trigger. So if you have a power struggle with this person, or if you bring out not the worst in each other, but a lot of competition energy in each other, that's something to be aware of. There's a difference between pushing each other to be the best versions of yourself and challenging each other in the sense that you're triggering each other's ego. Okay, but as an Empress energy, the Queen's very aware of her need to focus on the self-care, but is also very aware of craving the connection, right? But trying to almost like suppress it because it's not of the highest good to evolve. So let's look at the Queen of Pentacles right now. Because I feel that this Emperor energy, yeah, oh. So the Queen does go back and forth about this connection, wanting it, but still trying to heal from it. Because they're trying to practice that self-care. Because they're trying to really secure the frequency of an Empress. And that is, I don't want to say it's a struggle, because I don't want to enhance that limiting belief. It's not a struggle. But as you raise frequency, just because you obtain an Empress frequency once does not mean that you automatically maintain it. It's something that you need to practice to maintain. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. It's like, so once you reach that peak in frequency, you now have to maintain that new equilibrium, right? Or you're going to fall back down to where your frequency, your energy was used to being. You need to get your body, your mind, your spirit used to being at a higher frequency now. Because you're going to go up and down, up and down, up and down until you finally realize, okay, this is my new normal. That's what she's learning to do. Because you're kind of waffling between the Queen and the Empress right now. But that's part of the healing process. But the waffling is because there's still a need to heal and release the Two of Cups energy with this person. And that's what the Two of Pentacles is about. That back and forth between the Queen and the Empress energy. Because that tie to the shadow of the King and Queen of Wands, the Two of Cups, healing that. So let's look at the Ace of Cups in reverse. It's so strange because this person really wants to come back. But this is turning out to be more so about the Queen knowing that this connection may not be of her highest good. King of Swords, there they are, in the Chariot. This Queen feels the King coming back. And that's why it's so hard to let it go. Like energetically, when you have a tie to somebody like this, you can feel them, right? And they feel them coming back. And that's why the Two of Pentacles is, do I let him go? Do I hold on to it? Do I let him go? Do I hold on to it? Now here's the issue though. Not really the issue, but we have a true pair, but it's imbalanced, right? So we have a shadow pair, King and Queen of Wands, and now we have an imbalanced pair. But also this Queen of Pentacles is upgrading to an Empress. You're not going to be at the same frequency with this person anymore. And that's okay. Which is why it's becoming that much more difficult for the Queen to release this masculine energy. Because they're realizing that they're evolving, that they're shifting. So it's becoming more painful because typically cycles become more difficult as we're shedding them. Because all of it's bubbling up to the surface to be purged. And it's kind of what the Queen is feeling, right? And that's why the Ace of Cups is in reverse. You're pouring out this cup with this person. And that's what actually the Chariot, that momentum forward is. You're realizing this person not only coming in, but it's also going to catapult you into a new cycle because you're releasing their energy. You're pouring them out. You're letting them go. Because you know it's not of your highest good. So let's look at the Queen of Swords. This is kind of sad because it's not that there's no love here. It's just that you would repeat the cycle with this person. It would be repeating lessons you don't need to relearn. Ah, these are not like fun readings. These are like sad readings. Because the Queen wants this person. Like Four of Pentacles, it's just hard to let this person go. And, but they know they kind of have to. Because it's not that, it's kind of like holding on to what's familiar, right? Four of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and Four of Cups. But at the end of the day, it's not emotionally fulfilling. You're just holding on to it because it's what you know is home. It's what you know is what is yours as of right now. But you're going to find a new home. You're going to find a new person. You're going to find a new familiar. You're going to find a new love. But you need to allow yourself to explore that. And you know that. Queen of Swords. There's your new true pair. True pair number 2. But you're coming out as knowing this. You're not coming out as a Queen of Swords upright to be a true pair with that. You're coming out as a Queen of Swords on top of the Queen of Swords in reverse as validation for me as a reader that the channel so far is correct, right? Validating that you know that you're holding on to this person when in fact it's not emotionally fulfilling. When in all reality, you know you should be rejecting this offer. Or vice versa, right? Because energy can be reversed. Any final messages for Capricorn? 5 of Swords and the Ace of Cups in reverse. There's a lot of back and forth inner conflict about letting this go. But that's the Ace of Cups in reverse twice. It's a need to release this. Because this is keeping you stagnant. Very much so. So sad. Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah. It's keeping your heart space shut down. You need to be very honest about why you're holding on to this. Okay, Cappy? But this is what I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. And I hope you realize that as an Empress, it's for your highest good, right? If not this, it's always something better. Okay? But I love you. Thank you for watching. If you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, go ahead, book it down below. Like, share, subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. Helps the channel grow. And I hope to see you as part of our Patreon family. If you want help on your spiritual path, I do a lot of mentoring on there throughout my readings about expanding your consciousness, integrating your shadow, balancing masculine and feminine, realigning your chakras, so many topics. And now we do 2 lives every month if you're a tier 2 or higher. I do the live energy shift readings for the new moon and full moon cycles. So I hope to see you guys there, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.